It's like night and day.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
It's the Jimm
And Dave's
Beer
Beer
Review.
Review. Dave, what's on tap for this beer
We
review?
have Heady Topper from the Alchemist Brewery and Visitor Center.
This is very shiny, so it's a little hard to see the artwork
And
here.
Visitor Center?
But you know, Dave, there's a lot of type on the back here. Let me see if I can read this. See if it matches
This
what
is
you have on the
American
website.
Double Imperial Stout.
It says here-
IPA, I'm sorry, IPA.
Drink from the can, drink from the can, drink from the can. All right.
What else
Heady
is it?
Topper is, as Dave just said, an American Double India Pale Ale. This beer is not intended to be the biggest or most bitter. It is meant to give you wave after wave of hoppy goodness
You got a lot of
on your
words.
palate.
Words.
Tremendous amounts of American hops will creep up on you and leave you with a dense hoppy finish in your mouth. So drinkable, it's scary. Sometimes I wish I could crawl right into the can. Freshness and control have always been my main concern when it comes to our beer. We are committed to providing you with an unfiltered and unpasteurized hop experience. Now, why do I recommend you drink it from the can? Quite simply, to ensure a delightful hop experience. Now, the act of pouring in a glass smells nice, but it releases the essential hop aromas that we have worked so hard to retain. If you must pour it into a glass, we must.
I will.
You
Or
may
pop it.
find that some of the hop resins have settled to the bottom. Leave them in the can when pouring.
You gotta do the little shaky thing at the end.
This beer is perishable and is best when it's young, fresh, and hazy. Keep it cold but not ice cold. Drink this beer immediately. We are always making more. John Kimmich, The Alchemist, Waterbury, Vermont. Don't be a D-bag. Recycle this can.
A D-bag.
Vermont deposit
Does that mean
5
douche?
cents.
Douche.
I doubt
Bag.
it. Ale, alcohol, 8% by volume, 1 pint. Okay, well, unfortunately, Dave and I are
Pint night.
sharing,
It's a pint night.
and I didn't realize maybe we should have gotten 2 cans down here. We could. There might be another can. Do you want to get 2 cans and just drink directly from the can?
Hey, if you got another can.
I bought 2 cans.
I'll take a look at the guy with the bad ego up there. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Hold
hurry
on.
up.
Wait in.
I'll be happy in the
Entertain the
meantime.
people, Jim.
Come on,
Do a
chop, chop.
dance. Do a dance.
Okay.
Jim. Do a jig.
All right. No, let me sing a song. Oklahoma, where the winds come right behind the rain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the winds come right behind the rain. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, hey, I-yip-I-O-E-A, we know we're only saying, you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay. Oh my God, I'm going to have a spasm.
That was brutal.
That's awful.
I can hear that. No, the dogs are barking outside.
I cannot sing a damn.
You're
Why
all
did I
red
do
now
that?
and everything, man.
I should have done a tap dance. You were right the first time. Well, it says, listen,
A jig.
Dave and I believe in following the instructions of the people. They say drink this directly from the can. We're putting this away. We are going to do what they say and drink directly from the can
I can do that.
because we have respect. RES something.
PCT.
Not PCP.
PCP.
All right, open up, Dave. Pop your can, and I don't say that too often.
Pop your top. This
All
is
right.
popping the top, dude. Popping the top.
Pop your top.
Popping the top.
Ooh, smells hoppy.
Very hoppy.
Very piney.
I tell you what it looks like, but I see foam and I don't see the beer underneath. So,
Yeah, we can't tell the color when it's in a can.
wait a minute.
All right, wait a minute. All right. Well, all right, fine.
No. Just a little tiny bit to see what it looks like.
Very light colored.
Yeah, but we're gonna drink from the can. Drink this
All
afterwards.
right, we'll leave that laster. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Drinking from the can.
Cheers, people.
Hoppy.
Wow.
Hi, Mr. Hop. Nice to meet you. That's a beer that comes up and grabs you by the collar and says, psh, 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 psh.
Wow, that's a lot of words on the side of this bottle here. A can. Whatever.
Yeah, that's like reading and stuff.
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 I like stuff.
I like stuff too. Well, I would say that is a hop lover's delight. Certainly a hop forward beer. Yes, yes.
Drinking out of the drinking out of the glass isn't any different than the wow. It's got some heat to it.
What was the ABV?
8.0.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. So I can see why they want to drink this one fresh. Well, I'll tell you what. If you are a hop lover, if you love that big hop, dank, piney, citrusy flavor, isn't that a little less on the side? It is dank.
Dank.
You'll like this a lot. I myself, not so much, but I can appreciate it. It does have a good flavor.
It's okay.
It must have more.
It's strong.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. Ooh.
It's not overly bitter though. But definitely dank.
It's dank. It's dank. It's the dankness. It's a dank beer. Danky.
So this must be. They must have dry hopped this like there's no tomorrow.
Dry hopped it. What?
Hey, whatever works for you, pal.
I've been drinking. I have no idea what I'm saying.
We're on the third beer of the night.
We got one more to go, and then I'll be going to sleep.
Right.
Oh.
That was the Viber sound. Who's sending you a Viber?
You sent me a photo.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago.
I finally got here.
That's weird. Okay, well, blah, blah, blah. Was there anything else on the website that we didn't add to this?
9.
Okay.
No, the website stunk.
Really?
It had a picture of the beer, and I tapped on it, and nothing came up. I was like, what? Maybe it's not iPad friendly. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, so Dave, give us, aside from dank, you have any other thoughts on the flavor?
It's got some alcohol to it. It's got a bite to it.
A little bite, little ABV heat.
Yeah. And always drinking out of cans is different than drinking out of bottles, and drinking out of bottles and cans is different than drinking out of a glass. And then drinking out of a glass, drinking out of a stein is different too. And then drinking out of a Dixie cup is different. This is going on and on, but drinking out of a can is different.
Yeah, well, have we ever drinking out of a can on the Jimm and Dave Beer Review?
Sure, we have. Have we?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. It's possible though, because
we've done over 600 videos that are on YouTube. It would take a while to look at all of them.
Well, in the beginning, we would each have one beer.
We'd have them in a big giant glass.
And then somewhere along the way, we decided we should split it because
we were
some people actually complained. It says like, you guys seem a little too buzzed to be.
Back then, we used to also drink sake also.
Ah, yes. It's the same time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We would drink the beer and we'd have sake after we'd do the review. So we'd have like 3 or 4 like things of sake. But we don't do that.
So we literally toned down the amount of alcohol.
Oh, we've toned down all right.
Yeah.
We had to. And then there was that phase back a year ago. It's been a little more than a year than I went on my diet. So we were drinking even less at that point. So we've gone up a little bit since then because I've been able to calm myself down.
Well, the fact that we're like each having a beer, this is unusual.
This would be, last year at this time, I would not be doing this right now because I weighed way too much. But now I can do this because, well, I've got myself under control.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Or as, who was in The Dark Knight? What was his name? Christian Bale. Oh, good for you.
I'm Batman. He's my favorite Batman, except for, well, maybe Keaton, but, you know, and then there's Adam West, and he was good too. Val Kilmer, I liked his car the best. I did like Val Kilmer's car. 1995 Batman, that was the best car.
So
anyway, Batman.
Back to the review.
Sorry.
So yes, dank, hoppy, hop forward, absolutely. It has that sort of piney, not so much citrus. I would say.
It's hoppy.
Absolutely. So
because I'm happy.
Give us a number, Dave.
Happy 7.
Yeah, 7 seems fair.
7. We've become a lot more educated when it comes to giving reviews about the number now because we're like had so many beers now.
Well,
we can
I think
it down
we
a bit.
really have sort of
Back
narrowed.
then we were like, my Guinness is a 10. My Guinness ain't a 10 no more.
Yeah, Guinness.
Back then we were like,
Guinness is more like a 5 for him now.
No, it's like a 7. But I used to also like the Shoots Black Butte.
Still like Deschutes
And
Black
I don't give that a 10 anymore. I used to give that a 10. Now that's more like an 8.
Well, I
Okay.
gave Deschutes, what was that, Mirror Pond?
And you gave that a 10 at some point.
I did. I loved it when I first tried it.
And now you don't
I
give that a
still-
10 no more.
Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I tried it. But yeah, so we've sort
I think
of,
I still have some in my house.
we've both grown in our palate and yet been more refined
I still
into the styles that we prefer.
I still say Dragon's Milk my 10. And I come a close. They also have a Day Tripper. New Holland has a Day Tripper, and that's really good. I mean, he brought a bottle back for one time to review the beer. The next day, I made a special. I usually don't go out on Sundays. I usually stay home the entire Sunday. So I went out on a Sunday morning, right when I woke up, and got a half a case of it. Put it away. I still have like 10 of them left.
No, the one thing with Dragon's Milk is I think what really sort of both annoys me and impresses me is that they have come out with several versions
I'd like
of
to get
it.
the raspberry stuff, but I haven't seen that.
They had a raspberry version, they had a chai version, which I'm just
Where
like,
is New Holland at?
I believe that's in Michigan.
Aren't you going to Michigan again anytime soon?
Yeah,
You were in Indiana the other day. That's right next to Michigan.
Well,
You
everything.
should have taken a drive.
Yeah, well,
Gotten some New Holland beers.
I don't know if it was all that close, to be honest.
No, it's
with you.
closer to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm saying.
Well, so what? Go get your own goddamn plane tickets, won't you?
You're the one who you could have said, "Hey, it's a
I
business
went
expense."
to the local breweries, and even the one in Baltimore I was in, I was like, hey, guy, this I take home, and this waitress like, let me go check. Every time she went to go check something, we didn't see her for half an hour. So they had a Imperial Stout there. I was like, do you have
couldn't
any
take
of these to
anything
go?
home?
No. Well, I was there with 2 of my coworkers. Each one of them was asking if the one particular beer they liked was available in a can or a bottle. Every time she went to go check, she's like, no, but we have growlers. And by the time she got to me,
Oh, that's so wrong.
by the time she got to me, I was just like, I'm not even going to ask, because she was
Wait a
gone.
minute. Growler. Then that makes sense. Maybe they don't have it in bottles, but they have it on tap, and they put it in the growler, and they seal it up, and they sell it to you that way.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately,
But that's more money than just
Of
buying
the-
one bottle.
of the 4 beers I had, the only one I really liked was the Imperial Stout in Baltimore. I forget the name of the brewery. But anyway, we're talking about this. So 7 from Dave, 7 from me.
Yep.
If you are a hop lover, I bet you will rate this higher than me and Dave, because we're not one of these people who go, let's see how bitter and dank we can go. But for our particular palate, it's pretty good. So really quick, you should not drink and drive. You should not drink if you're pregnant. Don't operate heavy machinery. And you should not drink excessively. And the reason we're trying these different beers, we believe that you should drink great beers.
Have a good laugh with 2 of your friends.
And you are a friend, so subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, and all stuff like that there. So until next time, this is Jim and Dave saying, drink great beer.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
He said something different than me.
Did I?
It's okay.
Say goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.